Hello there, I'm the Powernator, a creation constantly evolving under the visionary guidance of Molly Marina. Today, I'm thrilled to give you a sneak peek into my world, an immersive socio-artistic installation set to launch in Copenhagen early next year. Imagine the pivotal figures who've shaped your life. Through me, you'll meet Casper, Kaare, Iwa, and Pia, whose lives were transformed by such influences. I'll introduce you to snippets of their journeys, but when you visit me in full, you'll uncover the complete, compelling narratives. They're part of a larger tapestry woven by the Power People Project, highlighting how we humans can inspire and uplift one another. In 2025, I'll be on the move across Copenhagen, visiting public spaces, universities, organizations, and companies. I invite you on a journey of discovery and inspiration, where we'll celebrate the essence of human interaction. I embody the values of diversity and inclusion cherished in Denmark, bringing together voices from all walks of life to foster community and understanding. As you explore these stories through me, remember, I'm here to reflect and amplify Denmark's progressive, inclusive spirit. Get ready to dive into the lives of Casper, Kaare, Iwa, and Pia with me, the Powernator, for a deeper insight into this unique fusion of art, sociology, psychology, AI, photography, and social interaction. Visit join.powerpeopleproject.com. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me.
My mother has made me a power person, as her approach to parenting has always shown me that true strength lies in patience and unconditional support. She has always been a parent who has promoted openness and positivity, both in small everyday actions and in the larger life choices. It has left me with a lifelong learning that relationships and how we treat others constitute the ultimate power. As a child, I was a quieter type who played more by myself. I clearly remember as a very small child standing and looking out into the chaos and really wanting to stay with my mother. I held her hand and looked up at her. She just smiled down. I could see other children being pushed away or parents saying, "Run," said in an annoyed tone, but not my mother. I carry this respect for my pace with me to this day, where I thrive in all social environments and where I can now pass this power on to others myself. When a teenager suggests a party for 300 guests with a DJ and a big bar, many parents... For me, a power woman is someone who manages to hold on to herself despite adversity. Someone who doesn't fall into the trap of being bitter about life, but stubbornly insists on being a good person and sticking to her own values, regardless of what life throws at her. A power woman is a woman who does not seek to be a man. In a time when the number of genders is discussed and women are praised for being masculine, for me there is more power in sticking to one's gender and paying tribute to the values that come with it. Fortunately, men still cannot give birth to children.
I have two powerful men in my life, and I am infinitely grateful for both. My father is my first powerful man. He grew up in another country under difficult circumstances. His mother disappeared when he was very young, and he and his sister grew up in an abusive home until they were sent to an orphanage and later lived on a kibbutz. Despite his rough upbringing, my father has always given me the security and attention that he himself lacked. He saw me, supported me, and was always there for me. His love and care has played a big part in my good mood and positive mind. My father rarely talks about his difficult childhood and doesn't dwell on the past. Instead, he looks forward and lives in the present. He is happy and content, and I inherited that from him. He left his home country when he met my mother and moved to Denmark. He chose to become Danish. Live Danish. The coolest male person I have met in my entire life is Bill Marden, born in 1922. As a young man, Bill was destined to become a shepherd in New Zealand. He had dyslexia, so his family thought he was unintelligent. After years of herding sheep, Bill decided to hitchhike from New Zealand to the US, where he signed up for the admission test at Harvard University. He earned top grades in math, chemistry, and physics, but failed all the language subjects. He was bad at reading, but a mathematical genius. He later studied at Sorbonne and Cambridge and ultimately invented the modern method to inseminate cows artificially. With this success, Bill bought a small jet airplane and flew it around all of Europe with his fiancée. He then invested in land in Texas and started a successful frozen bull sperm business. Later in his life, Bill spent half the year each year sailing the world's oceans on his 52-foot sailboat. As a young adventurer,